Okay, well, a couple of watches that I wanted to review today. The first one is made by a company called Traser. I've heard it pronounced Traser and Tracer. I just call it Tracer. It's made by H3, which, as a lot of watch people out there probably know, is a company that's well known for making military-style watches. Some aviation style, but mainly known for making quartz watches in kind of a military type theme. They're also known for their use of using tritium technology. H3 is actually the company, I believe, that owns the U.S. rights to tritium. So I could be wrong on that, but they're one of the only companies that I've seen that is associated with the tritium line of watches. So this is a little bit different for Tracer. It's an aviation style piece. It's called the Bucker is how my English tongue wants to say it. It's probably pronounced Bucher, more of a German style. But this is actually an automatic watch. It is a cream-faced automatic ETA movement watch, and it's called the Bestmann series. The Bestmann series is known for two different pieces, both of them with the leather aviation-style strap and the cream-colored face. The other is the chronograph, and this is the automatic, just has regular date window, cream colored dial, and really good ETA movement. It's got a little bit different feature on the dial, and it is a unidirectional rotating dial for whatever good that's worth, but it actually has compass style indicators on it. Northeast, southwest. Again, that's kind of signifying that it is more of an aviation timepiece. What really drew me to this watch was a couple of different things. One, the tritium, and this is not very good lighting conditions to show off the tritium, but these are bright white tritium at each one of the 12 indices. At the 12 o'clock dial, you have a bright orange indice. And I've got a ball watch that has tritium also. I find that this one has a little bit stronger glow to it. Maybe that's because it's white as opposed to on my ball I've got blue and orange, and it's like a rainbow. But anyway, this is just a really cool watch. One of the other features I really liked was the clasp. It's just a deployant, not a push button, but just a snap-on deployant. I found that it's really well constructed. I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever. It does not have a screw-in crown. It's more just a regular push-in. As you can see on the crown, signifies saying H3 on there. This was kind of just a unique piece that I wanted to add to the collection. Wasn't overly expensive. I think they priced this normally for around $700 online, and I had been looking at it for a while, never really wanted to bite the bullet at that price range, and so I ended up seeing a sale that came up and ended up getting it for about $450. Really nice rear display on there to really see the movement. Just a pretty cool watch. It says T25 on there, showing that there's tritium somewhere under the 25 milligrams or whatever it is. I don't know, but it's about a 46-inch case on it, so it's got a pretty good wrist presence. Had a few compliments on this watch. It's definitely unique. Does not have a huge wow factor to it, but it definitely covers the aviator style. If you're looking for something to add to your collection with a good ETA movement, I found that it's been pretty precise. I've had this for probably about 6 months, and it's been within, I'd say 15 seconds a week or so, maybe 20 seconds a week. So anyway, cool watch. I'm gonna hold on to this one, and now I'm gonna break out the other watch I wanted to show, which is it's an Oris. Again, I've got kind of a penchant for finding watches that are on sale, and I found this one on sale. This is just the box, presentation box, an interior box here. I've got the watch out, but this is kind of interesting way this is set up here. Anyway, watch came in this case, not a real fancy case, but it is kind of a fancy looking watch. I wanted to go through some of the features on it. This is an automatic chronograph made by Oris. It's called the Oris Atelier Titan Chrono, and as you can see, it's got your traditional chronograph features. Has the seconds display that goes all the way around, and a 12-hour chronograph function. So you can actually use that for, since it's a 12-hour function, you can actually use that as a GMT style function also, if you start the bottom chronograph at when it's up at the top of the hour mark for whatever time zone you're going to be traveling to. So it's kind of a unique feature in that. A lot of chronographs that have that, I don't know that people really recognize that they can use that as a GMT function, but this is no different. This is really kind of just a style piece. It's pretty good feel to it. Pretty large timepiece. Again, made out of titanium, so it's not as heavy as some of the stainless steel models might be. Has the rear display there, so you can see all of the movement. Really kind of easy moving rear pendulum there that goes around in the red guillotine movement there that Oris is so well known for. So I like this piece. It has one of the kind of unique things about it is this date window, and you can see the date window goes all the way around. The numbers, on this side are all going to be upside down, and then on this side they're going to be right side up. But this vertical bar that goes across here kind of draws your attention to the 11. Today is the 11th, and that's the date that you want to be looking at. I know the guys at the Oris YouTube channel have done a review of this. They didn't have the piece in hand, so I thought they did a really good job of explaining a lot of the functionality. But I wanted to show what the actual watch looked like in person. I think I paid a little over $1,000 for this. I am not afraid to buy watches on Amazon. I've had one issue with a watch I bought on Amazon, and this is not it. It was at Tag Heuer, but I'll go into that at some other point. This one I feel like I got a really good deal on in one of Amazon's, I think, 15% off sales, and it's a great piece, very unique and very dressy looking as a result of the square face, very clean looking lines and dial, and kind of the polished bling factor of the titanium. I also really like the clasp on here, push button deployant, very easy to change the band size on it. So I actually kind of, when I bought this watch, I kind of thought it'd be a nice collection addition to the collection, but I also thought that I might be able to just sell it for more than I got it for if I didn't wear it, but I liked it too much, so been wearing it. Anyway, there it is, the Titan chronograph from Oris, one of their really different styled watches. Again, I think it's that ETA movement, and then the sapphire crystal in the front. Beautiful timepiece. This Luminova that's on here really lights up. It's almost like a bluish hue to it, but it's very bright, and so be good, when you're going to the opera and want to check your time, you hopefully won't disturb the people next to you listening to the soprano. But anyway, that's my quick and dirty on these two watches. If you want any more in-depth review on any of these, just please let me know and I can maybe post up some reviews.